on TV. Sounds good.
The court of Samantha.
Did you sign a release for us?
I know.
I trust her.
Dangerous.
Okay, we're here.
Trust her.
Hello.
I think my mic's still on that.
Oh, are you stuck?
Yeah.
Do you need help?
Yeah.
Okay, we
Perfect.
definitely have to get podcast stands. Or this is just, we definitely need these fuckers.
Oh, look at that. All right.
Yeah, just make sure things on the right one. Check because it's
yeah.
right or left on this thing.
He's
And-
off.
Oh shit, this is left, yeah.
I am
Don't
all
you?
sweaty still. My hair is all wet.
Oh, I love it. It's so relaxing. It's good.
So yeah, that's what we look like, but that's the camera.
I know, at least you can see it. That's a good thing because it's like, oh, I look. Okay.
Yeah. There's sometimes like in my video that I sent to you guys, like there's sometimes I'm looking off to the side, but it's actually I'm staring at myself.
Love it. Yes. No, okay. That's a good thing though. That's to.
Goddamn, that's a bomb ass camera. What the fuck is that? That shit looks like a goddamn sniper rifle.
That's Milo's camera actually.
Yeah, that shit looks like a little machine. That's crazy. I've never seen nothing like that before.
All right. Well, you guys, do you want to introduce yourselves?
Yes, I am Jude,
And I'm Jacob.
and we're the Twin Cupids.
That's what we're supposed to say, right? We're the Twin Cupids.
Also known as the Twin Cupids. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, so what are we hopping on for? What did we want to talk about here?
I don't know. I wanted to interview you guys because I've.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Okay. So you do. So you want to interview us about. So what are we going to talk about? Are we talking about the matchmaker? Are we talking about your
Anything. This is free reign, free for all. Like whatever you feel inspired to talk about, like whatever you're gonna do or whatever you like. If there's something on your mind,
Okay,
like
sounds good.
No, I'm open to anything. I want to just make content and people to get to know you guys because you're involved in the foundation. And
Okay, we definitely need to make sure we have a good. And actually, is there like a camera that we should be looking? Like which one?
that's the one.
That's the one right there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
the big one.
'Cause I don't know. In these things, do we look at the camera? No. Do you ever
You
look
would,
at the camera?
sometimes I look at the camera like during that video, but then when I'm having conversations with people, I realize I just like stare at them.
Okay, but I think that's better though.
It's this part.
This one, okay. So, I guess that's what inspires you.
Just practicing.
This is some ASMR for us.
It's been a while.
So, what inspired you to start this? That's what I want to know again.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to hear that. I want to hear that story again because maybe that'll spark something for us.
So, I've been working on this for a number of years. I actually recently found a video of me practicing talking in front of the camera. It is terrifying.
I've been practicing though too. I have done over 21 days of talking on the camera now, so I am definitely better.
Hey, that's amazing. So yeah, but like that's it. Like I started talking in front of a camera and I was like sharing that I have a proof of my manifestation because I was like, I'm gonna start a business and it's an idea and basically I was gonna manifest it. But I also looked like I was really lost and confused and horrified at life, which I was, and it was actually before my accident. But
Have you talked about your accident already in all your podcasts?
I've kind of touched on it a
Are
little
you
bit.
not ready to talk about that?
So let's talk.
No.
About that.
I'm open.
Is
That's
that
what I
the-
want to know about the accident again. I just want to walk
What was
through
that? The actual catalyst to like what started this? Like what? Besides talking on those videos, besides seeing yourself talk on YouTube, what was the catalyst that you said, okay, I'm gonna start a foundation, Monarch, to help other people? Because I know it was not just you talking on a video camera, like I'm gonna help people.
Yeah, it was. I literally have the video of me saying that.
Oh, okay. Okay, perfect then.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, no, okay. If that's what it is, then.
Before your accident?
Yeah. So I knew what I wanted
okay,
before my accident. So the accident just, like I've been looking at my trajectory of all this. Minus the accident, I probably still would have done the exact same thing. And I could have totally ran into the people I ran into that are now involved in it, just like even you guys. Like, if minus my accident, I still would know you guys.
Yes.
And so this could still potentially come together. But like my accident happening, it was more about me not listening to myself versus me being able to execute my dream of making the foundation. But yeah, something inside of me told me to start practicing talking in front of a camera and recording and documenting my journey. And so like a little bit, months before I actually realized that I had a studio next door to where I was living. I was talking.
This studio right here? Where are you
This
talking
studio. So I live in the structure next door.
about? This ain't your house?
That's what I
What the?
I want
No, this is just my two-story podcast studio.
I told you, her podcast studio is bigger than our fucking
Yeah.
apartment.
God damn, yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to outdo Joe Rogan, and so I did.
God damn.
I told you.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Funny, I remember. Yeah.
For those of you who can't see this place, it's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. You see these pictures behind us too.
Yeah, they're massive.
Yeah, massive.
The ceiling is high.
It all looks like this.
Perfect.
Damn.
Yeah, so I want to go big because I want to help a lot of people, and I want to bring a lot of people together, and go big and go home. So
Is that on the mission statement?
no.
What is the mission statement? You should probably change it to that then.
my go big and go home. But then someone said
Not to that necessarily, but not that I'm saying that shouldn't be it. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, but if you're saying that should be your mission statement, then whatever
yeah.
the catalyst was.
Well,
or-
like life is a party.
Love it.
And it's because someone asked me, it's like, is your foundation a party foundation? And I was like, you know what? Yes. Like, why not? Like, parties make everybody feel good, and in parties you can do anything you want, and parties are free. And I want to make these things free to the people involved, and to have like.
There has to be some sort of like fucking there has to be like some sort of personality test, something to get people because that'll make it so right. You want to let the right people in. Especially if you want to build like this kind of community. I feel
Soho Housey.
Yeah, that's what I.
Type.
That's
What's
Because
Soho
Yeah.
House?
you need two. I mean, you're probably a member at Soho House. I don't know, but you need two recommendations to get in there. Like they got to know you at Soho House, so you got to know two people, and then they got to write a letter for you to get in that bitch. Like they don't just pick anybody to get in there.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I know two people.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah.
I know. So you get your ass right in there. I'm sure.
I could
One
if I wanted.
sleeping over there
Yeah.
or something.
Well, I can get myself into any place,
Yeah,
really.
you can.
That's the problem.
That's amazing. That's what I'm saying. That's good.
I did want to say that though too. Like it is cool that, and that's something that is always powerful, that you have the resources to help people, and you don't necessarily have to. I know you're asking us for creative help or these other people, but you have the resources to help other people, and you're doing a good thing by not no one's forcing you to do it. You're not trying to gain anything in return. I mean, I guess. What is that when you help people? When you help people just for just because you want to. I'm blanking
karma?
on the word. Could be good karma, but whatever. You're just doing it just because you want to. I think that's
Yeah,
cool.
it's because I love people, and if I help myself, like that, I'll send out both of you that video, and you can just see where I was, and like I was totally lost and confused, and like for me it was simple to get out of it, but it wasn't clear, and so I want to make like a clear thing that is all in one place, that could be the thing that helps people, the catalyst for people on their personal growth journey, and so that they can come together. It's like community is a huge part of it, arts and wellness and fun. Like, and it's just like that's the recipe. And like, you don't have that out in the world. Like when you go out there, there's not a source of fun anywhere. It's like, yeah, the restaurant is great or company is great, but there's not literally a source of fun. Like maybe a theme park, but then that gets cheesy and they try to gouge you and they're taking money from you, and it's kind of lame.
That'd be fun, like a free theme park though. Like,
Oh
going
yeah,
through that.
yeah. We can put that on the list of things to get done.
A theme art park. A theme art
I like
park.
it.
Something like that.
Yeah, like something to look forward to like every week or something like that. That's free. People will love that
Yeah,
shit. So
that's-
they'll love that.
Yeah.
And you're talking about the place that we went to, right?
Yeah.
That fucking place is bomb. God damn.
Yeah,
I love that
saw
place.
these videos, like, oh my god.
I love that place.
Yeah, so I want to turn that place into a regular spot that like has these kind of events or parties or whatever it ends up being.
Oh my god, that's so amazing. God.
Yeah, and so I have the opportunity. That place is my family's, and nobody's in it or using it. So I figured, why not try something?
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, you better fucking utilize it.
Yeah. So, and that's you guys came to mind as people to bring on board, because I love both of you, and I both think that you both are your own creative geniuses, and you're also both like kind-hearted
And
individuals
that's
that
what
I
I
love
liked
so
about
much.
you when we first met. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I like her, and then we hung out. I know we only hung out like we hung out a few times, even
Yeah,
a whole bunch.
Yeah.
And think about Natalia and all them too. Yes.
Oh my god!
How the fuck is she friends with Natalia? So Natalia must have stole her from you or something? 'Cause-
She didn't steal her from me. They became
yeah, but
friends.
how? Because
but
Natalia, wasn't she from our fucking
Yes.
drama class from
Yes.
Seattle?
And then Samantha was kind enough to take them into, but didn't.
Yeah, they lived in my condo
Yeah,
with me.
I can't-
What?
Yeah, you
Yes.
didn't know
Who?
this? Natalia and Brandy.
Yeah.
That little fucking girl, Brandy?
Yes, yeah. She doesn't talk to me anymore. Hi, Brandy.
Brandy. Yeah, no.
Those
I
little
mean,
we'll
we'll bleep their names out. But no, yeah, that was funny too. I don't
That's
know.
crazy.
I think, 'cause I know that we kind of lost touch, even though I've alwaed, not just lost
Yeah.
touch because whatever. But something happened between me and Natalia too. I can't remember what happened, but she just stopped talking to me automatically.
Yeah.
And I remember I'd reach out to her for her birthday to hang out. I even ran into her on the fucking street one time over on Miracle Mile. She was like, hey, I was like, hey, like we were best friends. Like she was in our college acting class.
She was the best one, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Well, she thought she was.
Until I said, Mom. Yeah, I showed her.
Weren't we in the scene with her?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. You did better. You're actually, Jacob's a much better actor than I am.
This. I'm not a better actor.
Yes, you
No?
are. You're more
I-
comfortable in your skin.
I just act like myself. That's I was like, how would
Which
I
is
approach
what you
that?
need to
That's
do.
it.
You got to act like yourself and bring it to
I'm
the
a
character.
character
and
actor,
then cross them
not a character
together.
actor, not a personality actor. Everything I do, but how would I do this? How would I cry?
Hey, that's natural.
How would
then.
I act drunk? That's it. I was like, I've never been drunk before, but how would I act?
You've
drunk?
never been drunk.
I don't. I've never smoked or
Oh wow.
drank. Never done anything before. I'm a straight edge,
Oh, no.
square.
I am the opposite.
Yeah.
I think I'm in between you guys. I've done gay drugs.
What are gay drugs?
Like poppers and.
What are poppers?
Actually, and I'm sure poppers are the stuff that you sniff to it relaxes your asshole. How do you not know what that is?
I don't because I don't know gay.
You have other gay friends besides me?
I do. They were actually just here.
Yeah, no. But I mean that's a normal thing. Like poppers.
Are you bisexual?
No,
Not at all.
not,
You're straight.
not even. I am the straightest arrow ever.
Yeah. You made out with the girl before though.
I have, yeah, of course. You have to.
Yeah.
I guess I've made out with the girl too, so I mean whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, when I was in high school and shit.
Really?
Yes. It was gross, but I mean.
Are you dating anybody right now?
No.
You're dating somebody. She's dating somebody.
No.
Okay, so I guess
let's get
not that you're necessarily into.
Since you talked about everything, let's talk about your dating life. Let's see if we can
only
make you
because we
uncomfortable.
are we are
I'm
matchmakers.
put on the spot here.
Yes. Actually, this would be a good time to put you through the date filters just for fun, since that's what I think our podcast is going to be about. But
All
the
right.
date filters.
I'm okay. Let's
But
go
wait,
for
what were
it.
you going to say first, Jacob? Before we try and set her filters so that.
Yeah, no, it always comes to me. I just jump in when it comes to me.
All right.
Okay, so we'll just say it was like we have the date filters, and these are filters that help you narrow down the dating field, and there are 8 of them, and it's location, age, body type, ethnicity, career, education, politics, and religion. And it can be in whatever order you want to. But we'll just start out with, we'll say location, because we live in LA. That's a big enough location to find somebody.
Yeah.
So then there's 3.
She's fucking rich. Her location is worldwide.
Some people don't like to travel though, which is fine. I have friends who won't go past the 405, and we live in whatever West Hollywood, but they won't go to Santa Monica.
Really?
Or Irvine.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Girl,
fucking
really?
bitches like that. It's crazy.
So for
This just doesn't-
the first one, we'll say location is, God, what is this? Urbanite, suburbanite, or country
See,
bumpkin?
I would drive wherever it was for the right person.
I love it.
I love that.
Yeah,
I
that's it,
fucking
that's
love
it.
that. I love
Okay.
it too. That's hard to find the right person. So do you have a type?
Oh yes.
But we're going through it. Are we setting through?
I don't know what your date filter is, so you could go, yeah, but I just asked type.
Well, this is one that she did, like the body type thing. So
Oh, yeah,
that's
remember you told me this.
And remember the sizes for this one, Jacob: ectomorph, mesomorph, and endomorph. So ectomorphs are usually just slender people. Mesomorphs are like whatever medium-sized people, and endomorphs are the bigger type people. So, you know, some people are just built bigger, some people are medium, some people are.
What is she like?
I need someone to throw me over their shoulders and carry me.
She likes those barbaric Viking type.
Yes.
Okay.
The barbarian Viking types, like they're
Man,
endomorphs,
man.
muscular.
I understand that.
just,
I understand that because
thick.
I told you you're masculine somewhat, but if someone's masculine enough, they'll put your ass in your feminine because at the end of the day, you are a woman. So I understand you need like one of those manly men who know their way around Home Depot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or just they just know how to, you know, handle themselves and are, you know, creating and confident and
pussy.
kind. That's not necessarily a
But
necessity.
Jesus
for me.
Christ!
No, but you did say that she's still. We talked about this. She still is the type that wants to be put into her feminine.
So you're a giver then?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you like
Oh,
to
you like
to see
I
them,
would give
please.
somebody a blowjob every single day if they were my person.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's real good. Yeah, that's real good.
and she's a good gift giver too.
Oh yeah, I love
Yes.
giving
Okay.
gifts. I'm huge on that. Especially if I have a thing for you, beware. You will get books, artwork, paintings, gifts.
Take this.
Yes.
Oh, the kitchen sink, bitch. Take it.
Yeah.
The golden kitchen sink. Take that.
So if it's like that, it's got to be like opening Pandora's box or something like that. You can't just give that shit to nobody anymore. That's fucking crazy. Shit, I love that. God, you go, girl. Shit, I'll drive anywhere too. That's insane. Go ahead, Jude.
I'm just like, oh, okay. So let's see which one we're talking about. Age, body type, location, body type. How about age? Like what's your age is? So that's young. Yeah, that's either. I mean, there's three things. So it's either you're young at heart and old soul, or age isn't anything but a number.
No, they can't be too old.
Okay.
Yeah, they
What's
can't.
what is your age?
Like I'd
43,
say
40?
10 is the 10 years off my
That's good.
me
Okay.
above, and then 5 years below.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Exactly. 5 years is even too much.
Yeah,
for me.
that's
I'm
it's skating in a
even
weird
I'm like, that's a
place.
little bit too young for me. Yes.
We didn't really, because I remember last time when we were at the warehouse and I asked you.
We're giving you backstory right now. Things happen off the camera.
because your accident, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, does your vagina still work?
Yeah, he asked me. I said yes,
Yeah.
it very much does.
Were you ever freaked out that it?
I
wouldn't?
was.
Yeah.
I was. I remember putting my hand down there and be like, "Oh my god," because part of my leg here was numb, and I was like, "I'm fucked." Like, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Am I ever gonna have sex again? Have orgasms?" I was like, "Oh my god, I know
Yeah.
what's going on." And then I was like, "All right, we're good."
How long was it for you tried to masturbate or whatever after your injury? Well, tell us about your injury too. Like, I just want. Because I forgot what happened. I just remember you jumped off a balcony into
a
rocks.
stairwell outside of the building, onto rocks, and I shattered my calcaneus, my right calcaneus. I broke my left tibia. I broke the big bone in my right wrist, and I shattered my L2 vertebrae. And I had to be in a hospital for 83 days. But then when I came back here to the U.S., I almost died again because they let me sit with a bladder infection, and the bladder infection went septic. So then I got osteomyelitis, which is a bone infection, E. coli and MRSA, all at the same time, and then almost died again. And they had to put like a main line in and put me in the ICU. And so that was another fucking journey.
Yeah.
And then made it out of that. But then my injuries were so bad that none of the doctors prescribed me physical therapy because they didn't want to touch if I didn't do well. So they just sent me out into the world and were like, "Good luck with your life." I was like, the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what they did to my Vanessa's mom. my
And
friend
you're
Madison's
still
mom.
here laughing like this. Pussy still getting wet. That's fucking crazy. I love that. I seriously love that. That's what I respect about it. So when was the first time you're like, I got to test this out. I got to make sure this still works.
So before this, like I had basically become sort of celibate.
God damn
I thought
it.
Matthew was
Why?
sleeping. I was like, he's sleeping.
Why?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to wait for the right person. And
The
so
right
it was kind of like
person.
my gift to them.
But she did say
But
she
aren't you like a nymphomaniac?
Of course, that's why this is the hardest
Yes,
fucking thing in
yes,
the world.
Yeah. Aren't you like a nymphomaniac?
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why would you do that to yourself?
I don't know, a good form of torture. Like, why did I do a half marathon today? I don't know. Like,
I don't know if you
Did you
could-
do it in those Jordans?
yes. Yes.
This was a walking marathon?
Walk and I kind of ran a little bit, but
Oh my god.
and it was all uphill or half uphill.
You
Half
just
downhill.
didn't want to get
She's
running
in
shoes. You're
Air
like, I'm gonna fuck
Jordans
up
right
these
now.
nice pair of shoes.
Yes,
So
I
those are
have another pair. These are my fuck up pair, and then I have
Put
the
them up
another
on the
pair.
table just so people see how those are.
That's
fuck,
her
what
fuck
the
up pair.
fuck, yeah.
That's how you know
Put 'em up on
someone
the
has the
fucking
money when
table,
they're
yeah.
fucking up Jordans and going
Yeah,
on
just
marathons.
fucking up some
in
custom pair of
Jordans.
fucking Jordan ones. God damn,
What the fuck?
do it.
Hey, I love it.
Yeah. So when was the first time?
What?
First time.
Did you like? I need to make sure it still works.
Well, I used my hands, and then it worked, and so I was like, all right, we're good.
Well, walk me through it though. What day was it? Were you still like in cast and stuff like that? That you had to cut the cast a
Oh
little
no,
bit?
no.
Dude,
That,
you had to
what's,
cut the
while,
cast?
while I was healing and trying to like fix my legs, that was like not.
last?
It was not
That was
necessarily
my first thing out of my. I need to make sure this is
Well,
crazy.
I think there was a day where I was like, do I feel it? And like I touched and I was like, oh, I'm getting excited. And then I was like, all right, like that's good. And then left it at that.
Why would you want to be celibate? I don't understand. You wouldn't do that by you must have given up on guys or something like that. You wouldn't do that by choice.
Oh, I'm not never give up on love. No.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. Well, why?
Yeah.
Why would you do Why did you do so? You went through a breakup or something.
No. I'm not ever crushed. Like when a relationship ends, like it's hard. Like, but I usually see it coming, and then when it ends, I'm really pretty excited. And so, and so for me, it was each relationship I've grown more as a person every time. And so like, it's never like, oh, it's disappointing, they're not going to find the one. It's like, no, I'm getting better at being in a relationship with somebody. So I just see it as each relationship is preparing me so I don't make the same stupid mistakes with myself and with the other person that I don't want to make, like, you know, cheating on Brian. You know, Brian, like, of
Yes.
10 years, like, I cheated on him, and I realized that I was a huge
You're a
player.
cheater?
Oh, I was a player. I played him so... I told him that I had a class that we were using Tinder and studying and talking to people on it so that I could literally swipe on Tinder in front of him.
Okay, what drove you to cheat on him?
Well, he
That's
cheated on me first, and I just
Okay,
was
yeah,
too...
of course,
I was too much of a coward to get out of the relationship.
Don't get mad, get even. Yeah, as
Yeah.
long as you even it up, that's totally fine. God
Yes.
damn, that's crazy.
Not
So,
really.
You still have those little bald cats?
I used to. Yeah.
Did they die?
No, I found them homes.
Okay, nice, good. Yeah. I remember one jumped on my fucking arm. I was turning, it just jumped up on my arm. I was like, ah. that's how I remember that specifically.
Siamese cat.
Yeah, it's a little
Where's the
ball.
Siamese?
No. Those
Naked.
are Sphinx. They're called Sphinx.
She had Sphinx.
So you shaved them like that, right?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. No, they were just natural.
Where the fuck did you even find those?
My friend Bo, they had these bald cats growing up, and I thought they were so cool. And then I finally got one, and then
Where
it
do you get a
turned into
bald cat from?
Google.
Google. Was Google back then? When was that? Was that 2016 then?
Way before that.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember. I remember. That's so. I'm thinking about Italian because I remember when we were at your house.
Yeah.
That one over there off by the Avenue of the Stars.
Yeah, it's the condo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe those little fuckers came to live with. That's insane. You let that happen, Jude? That's crazy.
They became friends.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
friends.
Oh, you guys like that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So, but they met from you, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
they were fortunate enough to meet Samantha. Yes, but I'm sure if we needed a place, we would have went there first before they did. But they just needed a place to stay. She helped them, and they became friends.
Why don't you guys talk no more?
Well, that's a long story.
That's the short version.
I told Brandy how I felt and what I thought she was doing, and
What do you think
What
she was doing?
she was stuck on this dude, and I was like, you just need to like move on and move past it, and then I had asked, he was actually going to help me out with some stuff potentially, and I was going to give him a tour, and I said, is it okay if I bring him on a tour?
Did
And
you
she's
fuck
like,
him?
yeah. No.
Okay.
Ew.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I remember she liked the guys in the super skinny jeans.
Not anymore.
You were fucking with her a little bit doing some shit. Like you were fucking with Brandy's head a little bit doing that.
I didn't realize I was, but now hindsight, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just what I did was like I was gonna before I was even gonna ask
He
him.
liked you. He liked you.
Well, lots of guys
Yeah,
like me.
but he liked you though, and she knew that.
I don't think so.
He liked you, or something like that.
No,
But go ahead, though.
but I literally asked her if it was okay if I talked to him to bring him on a tour, and she said yes. And I forgot that women play that game of like, you're supposed to read my mind, and even though I say, yeah, it's fine, don't do it.
Yeah.
And I don't play that.
Yeah.
And so then she got mad at me and said, I can't talk to you right now, and anybody who's connected to my ex, I need to cut out of my life. And I was like, all right. So, hey, she hasn't talked to me since, which is totally cool. But, yeah.
I don't know if you want to finish.
The thing.
I want to talk about the space, because I definitely want to throw, and tie it into your thing. I wanted to throw speed dating nights and things like that. I want to do like some all goddamn themes, like how I met to match people. Like they have to do like fucking like an escape room or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Some escape room stuff.
Yeah, it could be like an art matching thing where everyone draw these.
Like the first one they come in, everybody has to see their aura. Like on the white wall, they hold their hands up and see their aura, and then like the red, like you go this way, and then you go this way. And if you can't see your aura, you're not allowed inside. You can't. You gotta go.
Have to make
then I'm not allowed inside.
Yeah, you can't go inside. Like you gotta fucking really open your fucking chakras to get the fuck in this bitch. If you can't open your chakras to get in this bitch, then sorry, can't come in. Well, listen, when you see your aura, practice, and then when you see it, then you'll believe, okay, yeah, when you see your aura, it's because it should be very, very easy. I feel like if you can't see your aura, then there's something blocked. So, something's blocked off, and if that's what it is, then you'll see it eventually. It'll eventually show its head some way, somehow.
Can't Matthew see his aura? Matthew can see his aura.
Yeah, Matt can see his aura real easily. I know we tried, but you probably haven't tried since. But
No, I have not.
Yeah, I mean, you should be able to see it on one of these walls or something like that.
She's setting up this event. She has bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, I know. I know, but that's kind of stuff that I definitely want to do, Jude. And I think this is such a blessing too, because I think with what you're capable of, Jesus Christ, I'm getting excited. Just thinking about everything, like in your space, and just to use everything. I feel like there's endless possibilities.
Oh yeah.
I'm really excited about it. I really am. I want to know, like the Alice in Wonderland thing. What's going on with that? That's what you picked, right?
Yeah.
So did you start working on that yet?
Well, the space is already Alice in Wonderland, and it's the idea of merging the two. So it's just like it's going down deep and realizing that all that stuff is interconnected.
Okay.
So it doesn't necessarily, like, someone mentioned like having people, like actors dressed as Alice and the Rabbit and the Mad Hatter. Which, like, sure, I would totally be open to that. That's like the last thing on my list.
Yeah.
But like, there's already arrows in there pointing different places, and I'll just have like signs that say "Eat me, drink me, play me." Like, and that I literally can do in one day. So like, that's.
Nice.
We had that did we dressed up as Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and hi, with our fucking crazy Negro hair. And just follow me, but Jude, then we run off like fast.
Is it big enough to run?
Hey,
It's
like, come
it's
find
huge.
me.
It's 16,000 square feet.
Follow us, we just take off running.
Or we go separate ways.
Yeah. Who do you follow?
That's hilarious.
And then we can almost do like, once it becomes Halloween again, we could do like a haunted house sort of thing, scare the shit out of motherfuckers.
That'd be fun.
That would be so fun.
We should do that after this event. We definitely should think about, just in general, to get the name out there, to have a space to do like a speed dating or anything type of dating, because everyone wants a relationship, or even if someone's in a relationship, they can still bring someone, but it's just a good way to get it out there, like the space and the
but you have to do, remember we talked about last, you have to do the who am I, that thing before they come in, like you got to ask them, they got to explain to you who they are on your podcast. Like you have to get everybody.
All right.
If they're not willing to do that, then they can't
not
come
allowed
in.
in.
Yeah. Seriously, it has to be like that. You've got to sit down here and tell me who you are. And like have your questions together.
And when people say I don't know who I am,
then I don't know. They got to explain why they don't think who they are, and they'll find something intuitively about themselves and start crying or something for sure, because they're gonna want to get in this motherfucker for.
Wait, we just need to hear an off-camera thing. Matthew, who are you?
Matthew.
Who are you?
I'm your boyfriend.
Okay, that's a quick answer. Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, Jude, who are you?
I am, and this is what people say, I am brother first, son, friend, then a boyfriend, and a sex symbol.
I like it.
Look at your face. Oh, I'm not a sex symbol, Jacob?
No, you're fucking. You have a boyfriend now. You're,
So
you're,
that why it
not
can't be a sex symbol?
You're not a sex symbol no more. You gave that all up. You're not a sex symbol no more.
Okay.
That's just what it is.
You're right. I'm not a sex symbol anymore, but I can say I am. Whatever.
You might still be. I don't see that. I don't see that light no more.
I know.
You're like a fucking housewife now.
It's like I take nude pictures now, like when I'm on my layovers in the.
I remember your nude photos.
Yes.
Yeah, you took some
And
good ones at Equinox.
Yes. I take my nude photos now, but then I just delete them because I'm like, it's for myself, and I take nude photos for myself.
I've taken nude photos for myself, and literally for myself,
Yeah,
just to like,
I don't post.
because I feel good, and I'm like, all right,
yeah.
got the document, so in like 20
Yeah.
years at least, I'll be like, wow, I look fucking fantastic.
Yeah, you got these fucking mirrors over here too. Just fucking throw a blanket. You could fuck right on that couch.
You
right
could.
there.
You could. There's a lot of places you could do that
Yeah.
in this place.
You could bend someone over right there on
This table too.
Oh, yeah,
my God,
perfect.
shit, yeah.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Stairwell.
Nice solid
over there.
table.
Top table, shit, man.
I actually have a clip of me saying that. I was like, this table right here.
You get fucked on this for sure.
Yeah, I'm planning.
That's good.
Yes.
I love
That's
it.
good. Are you asking me who am
Oh,
I?
who are you?
Jesus Christ, fucking selfish. I fucking hate when bitches do that. When I'm fucking talking to them and they don't ask
What
me.
does that mean?
Girls that don't ask me questions back, I can't fucking stand that shit.
Well,
Really?
when dicks like you are forgettable, why should we ask you questions?
I just delete their fucking number. And
You're
then they're like,
forgettable.
why didn't you hit me up? I was like, you didn't ask me who I was. That's it. There's plenty of people to go down the list.
So ladies,
You're desperate. You'll find somebody.
ask him who he is.
I think that's fucking common courtesy. I think.
I wouldn't see. I would have made the mistake and not asked you that because I don't know.
Yeah. See. So that brings me. I have a whole bunch of questions to ask you because there's no reason why you should.
But
I could probably find.
that's the normal thing of like being a matchmaker. All you're doing is, and that's what we do naturally. We always put the attention on, like, what about you? What's happening with you? How's that? That's called a good fucking listener.
Well, I'll ask you this. I was like, what do you think your strengths and weaknesses are? Starting with your weaknesses. And
Running.
You mean running from somebody?
Hey, no. Sometimes I have a hard time expressing my needs.
What do you mean? You mean like if you're getting fucked, like stay right there so I can get off?
Yeah, potentially.
So hold on. So you won't tell them? It's like,
No, sometimes I'm good. See, I'm a mood-based person. Sometimes I'm really good, and then sometimes I'm not. So maybe that's my weakness. Is like there's sometimes a little bit not as much consistency. Like it's like the Gemini. One time I'm like this, and the next time I'm like this. And
I'm
so
not a Gemini. Is that true, Jude and Matt? Aren't you a Gemini?
I mean, Gemini, again, astrology is not the know-all, but it's a good insight to people's personalities. And yes, Geminis have two sides. They can either be super dominant, or they can be super submissive, or there's just two sides. It just depends on which side you're getting at. And that's
You look like you've been getting some good sleep. Thank God. Yeah, your eyes look fine right here. You look like you've been getting good sleep.
Your mom's a bitch.
No, you look like you've been getting good sleep. You look like you've been getting some good sleep.
No, I actually have not gotten good sleep.
Really?
Like, literally last night, I think I went to bed at 2 a.m. and I got up at literally 5:15 and went to the gym.
Must be Jesus.
It's good just dumping shit into
Hold on,
people.
it's about Samantha right now.
Oh, you're right.
it's always about me.
Yeah,
You're
I know.
right.
So your weakness is you don't express yourself. That's
Yeah. Sometimes, let me think. Yeah, it's sometimes I'm not honest with myself, and if I'm not honest with myself, it means I can't actually be honest with the person I'm with. So that's what I've been really working on is just being really honest with myself, so that I can be honest with a romantic partner. And in my past relationships, I would sacrifice myself in that relationship to fit the relationship versus finding a relationship that fit me.
yeah.
What kind of relationship fits you?
Well, I would be in it if it was fitting.
Actually, I guess besides your next strengths, weaknesses.
We're on weaknesses right now.
Okay, go ahead. Yes.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna ask if I know we're trying to go through the date filters. What is your filter? How do you narrow down the dating filter, or what exactly do you look for besides someone having that body type that you like, that endomorphiness,
Wow.
athleticness, like? what
I
is it?
swiped on all of Los Angeles and found nobody.
I remember you told me
So
that,
I
yes.
stopped.
What does that mean? So you just swipe right?
It went to the end and said, you have reached the end of your matches in this
Now, which
area.
one are we talking about? Because I've done that a whole bunch.
On what?
Bumble?
Oh, yeah, I've done that on Bumble all the time.
Well, Bumble's specifically for women. That's why, and I love what she done because women can answer first. So a lot of people will forget to answer within 24 hours, whatever it is.
But I didn't swipe on anybody. I just kept going, and there was not a single person that I was like.
So you didn't swipe on anybody or accept anybody?
There
that
might have
swiped
been
on
a
you?
couple, but not. And if I would look back, I probably wouldn't actually have talked. to
How
them.
long ago was this?
6 months ago.
6 months ago?
Yeah.
Listen, you got some sort of block for do some shit like that, or your filters or something was wrong. I highly doubt that. Something's going on.
That goes back to location. How far was your location on that? 'Cause
I got a good radius. I deleted the app. I would check right now if I had it, but I don't.
a radius means like
Yeah.
100 miles.
Circle.
I think the first you can go is like 100 miles on that.
100 miles.
I think I did 25 or something, like a good.
Yeah, you got to go further. Some people live out.
I know something's up with you from when I first saw you back at the warehouse. Something's up that you're not saying. I can't pinpoint it yet, but I will figure it out. Probably 6 months up until now. There's something. There's something going on with you. There's fucking no way that you swipe through all of Los Angeles, don't find one motherfucker. There's no fucking way.
I can read people's energy, and if it doesn't match, I just keep going.
I mean, energy.
No, I don't believe in that though, because I've heard that answer too. Like,
Yeah.
if you cannot read someone's energy just through a
Photo?
picture.
Oh
yes.
yeah, you can.
No, you can, but
I disagree.
Find somebody you know, get their permission, and I will sit here and read them.
Let's just read a celebrity or
give
something.
my phone. Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie. Like your last one, me was kind of off, but I'm hard to read. I really, because I'm gonna give you a good.
All right.
I'm gonna give you a good one. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
Look at Matthew
You have to get their
already.
permission though.
No,
Go to
don't
sleep,
worry.
Matthew. Go to sleep.
They would love for you to sit down and fucking do this. They would love for you to do this.
Oh, okay. We
All
both
right.
get to choose somebody. Sounds good.
Because I know everything about this guy, and I'll tell you,
All right.
because I'm his date coach right now.
All right.
Yeah. I'm his date coach right now.
Okay.
Let's see if I.
Oh, Linda Flinda. We got to put her back on our left, back on the dating roster.
Is she still dating?
Probably not. Let's see. I'm gonna ask her how are you.
Jude.
And Samantha's gonna be one of our clients.
Jude,
too,
give
obviously.
her B,
Oh yeah. Okay.
and I'll pick somebody too.
Let me find a picture.
You don't actually need to show me the picture.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Even better.
You want to go?
Yeah.
You want to fucking go? We can. I'll ride this fucking thing. You just have to. You don't even have to give me the fucking name.
Okay. Well.
Oh my
okay.
God!
You want to go there?
You're about to get me
This
hard.
is only because I definitely think you can read people's energy, but when it comes to dating, I don't believe that.
I mean,
you should go.
I believe you can, but there's levels. So I don't know how long you've been doing it, but I know like this is like it's like I said, telepathy. Like, you got to be doing this shit for years.
I've been doing it for years.
Okay, well let's see here.
Focus her pictures.
Did you tell her about B, Jude?
No.
Okay, I don't need to give you his name.
Well, stop.
Which person are we reading?
go ahead.
We have two different
Jeff.
things going on. Just Jeff. All right.
Jeff.
Okay.
Listen. You know Jeff too. You know Jeff too. So let's go.
We'll show her Jeff after.
He's a weird individual. He's got a lot going on and a lot on his plate. He flip-flops back and forth and doesn't understand why his life isn't going the way he wants, but it's because he's fooling himself quite a bit and hides from everybody, but puts on like this presentation, but it's uncomfortable. Like, I get a lot of discomfort in his skin. Like, he doesn't like it. He hates himself and he hides it. And he's also good at reading people. He's just not good at, like, I get stuck. Like, he's like stuck in a lot of places. And so I guess he's also unable to express himself clearly as well. And he gets really bent out of shape about it, but he hides it. And then he goes, oh no, I'm not. And then he hides it. And, oh, I'm not. And he hides it. This is a mess.
Hey, that was. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's on point.
That's over 60% for sure, hands down. Right, Matt? That was a good one. Okay, Jude, go ahead.
Okay, B.
That's good.
B?
Yeah.
All right.
That was a good one. She's fucking legit right now. I don't believe in nobody. She's somewhat legit over here for sure.
B. So you're thinking of this person?
Yes.
This is an interesting person. I get like morbid in a lot. Like there's a manic and a depression and a lot of mental stuff going on. They're a kind person. It's like there's almost like an emptiness when I tune into this person, which is really interesting. I get wild one, but like not in the way that you would think. And so this is a fascinating individual, very different from most people that I read. They're evasive and don't like to have their energy looked into the way I'm doing it, and so they're actually expressing that to me at the moment. But hey, what we do, and so yeah, they're very like guarded in a way. It's interesting because like I feel like this person's kind of working on that at the moment, and trying to be more open and more inviting. But at this point, like it's work.
Yes.
Be honest, Jude.
I'd say she's definitely not morbid. She's definitely was wild to an extent, as in wild as in she used to have unprotected sex, never does that anymore.
Well, there's a dark side to her.
Now, dark side, it depends on how you're defining dark. As in, are you just saying she's in a dark place, or she has a dark side? Because she definitely doesn't have a dark side to her,
Well,
unless she's chopping up bodies behind her
No.
back.
Dark side as in taking risky behaviors. Doing risky things. The unprotected sex is literally putting your life at risk with certain things. And when I was doing that kind of stuff, it was because I was disregarding myself.
She definitely doesn't have unprotected sex.
I know that's what I'm saying. No. I'm just saying that I'm trying to think like morbid, definitely not. And then a dark side to be, I wouldn't say she's dark at all. I would say that she's almost too, if we're talking about dark, I'd say she's definitely more just too fucking light. She needs to be fucking darker, as in she needs to, I do agree with the part where she's working on herself.
Yeah.
As in being more open.
Yeah.
Because she's not open enough, as in she's got so many things. She won't, let's see. She wants to.
Wait, does she think she's fat?
No, hell no.
No,
she's
no, she
fucking.
definitely
She's
thinks
an
she's
equinox
fat.
instructor. She's fucking in the
She-
best
No,
shape
no. But does she have body dysmorphia?
No.
No.
She loves being naked and never eats. No, she would eat everywhere. Yeah, no. She's Ernest. Maybe she could. I don't know. But she's.
Because
never.
I would be curious if she does. You should ask her if she has body issues. Because the first thing that actually came up was morbidly obese, but I didn't think she was fat.
Yeah, she's
Everybody got
definitely-
body issues. Jude thinks he's fat.
I am.
Yeah, I would
She's
ask her
fat.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, because that would clear up. Because if it's not that I'm not reading it wrong, it's that I need more clarity on what I'm reading.
Yeah, I think you do, but again, there's levels to it. Like
Yeah.
like you said, I mean, again, this is something that I can't even comment on because this is out of my scope of just reading people. I need to, I always like, give me your fucking zodiac sign. I always
Yeah.
go off of that. I definitely look at how they're dressed and how they're acting, whatever. Like and that's what I was actually looking about for our podcast. That's what I mean by the Dave filters. Is like, we need to observe people. Like, I can never just look at someone's picture and be like,
So
you are, I need to be
I
with
could
them.
look at a picture, but I know it's better if I hear their vibrations. Like I gotta hear
their
the way
voice,
they
their
sound,
voice,
shit like
everything.
So what
If
what
I heard
else
him
was
talking.
off or on point?
Let's see. Let's see.
Maybe because she didn't want her energy ready.
Yeah,
There was she was blocking.
I liked
Yeah.
that part. I'm gonna ask her about that tomorrow because she is the type that wouldn't want. Well, I wouldn't say that she wouldn't want it. She would gladly come into this, like, yeah, go
But
ahead,
with
read the
permission.
fuck out of me.
Yeah.
I would just, even if we did it behind her back, like,
I don't know. B's kind of fucking weird like that. She's kind of weird like that.
no, she's just weird when it comes to, as in the dating thing, as in she wouldn't let us swipe for her because she doesn't want us saying anything that, like, pretending to be her. And she's not into that kind of shit. But everything else, I mean, she's kind of a hypocrite when it comes to things like,
She really is.
like, it's not too
That
much.
that'd be such a good for your social media
I
persona.
already told her that. She
Just-
should have her own persona.
Just like a cold opening.
Yep.
I mean, we could just. The one thing I don't like doing, I know Jude, we don't like counting on people because that it always
It's
messes
for
everything
each
up.
other.
But like, would you be able to predict if a couple wasn't going to be like, this isn't a good couple? This is not.
I have before.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
That-
my friend Maseo, but I didn't tell him while he was in it.
Yeah.
But then I told him afterward that I had seen it.
Like that would be fun to always open up like that, like your podcast, or just like a cold something, or if like say we're just walking or like we're eating lunch or something, like hey, read that person right there. Like
Yeah, but what I did was totally against what I'm allowed to do. Like, you need to text both of those people and say, "Hey, Samantha read your energy," because it's against my code of ethics, and so I broke some rules for you guys because I wanted to prove myself, but now
fuck
I'm
that.
feeling
Yeah,
bad.
I'll be breaking through everybody's shit. Listen,
I'm not allowed.
Listen, they shouldn't be. They're weak minded if they let you bust through like that. Let me just call Jeff. I'm about to call him.
I'm about to go to B's a barefoot booty class tomorrow and let her know, like,
Please.
we read your energy last night.
Yeah, and tell her I'm sorry that I did it without her permission.
I will tell her.
Yeah.
Come on, Jeff, answer. Come on, Jeff.
You hit Jeff on the fucking nose. I'll give you that.
Oh my God, Jeff answered.
Jeff?
Hey Jeff, so we're on a podcast right now, and this nice young lady next to me, she said she can tap into people's energies at will, and she said I needed your permission to tap into your energy without not knowing anything about you, just your name. She wanted to make sure it was cool. She tapped into your energy, and I told her Jeff's a really good friend of mine, and if you think you could tap into his shit, tap into his shit, and he'll be totally fine with it. Yeah, he said, that sounds interesting. Go ahead.
All right, great.
Sounds
Thank you,
interesting. Go
Jeff.
ahead.
Hey, as a matter of fact, Jeff, do you actually you already read them, so if you want to do it again and see?
I could do it again.
Jeff, now we're cutting the podcast off. Don't worry, this is going to be recorded. Nobody knows who you are because this is just all for fun. But if she reads you right, just say just give her a 1 to 10 grade. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm going to put you on speaker so you can hear her.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay, Jeff. She's gonna read you and give her. I told her she was at 60 for me. As far as I know you. So Jeff, I need you to be super honest about this. Okay, so go ahead, Jeff. This is Jeff. He said he gave you permission.
All right, Jeff. Hi, Jeff. Hi, oh, I can hear him.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that got loud. When I tune into you, I get sort of anxiety around my chest, around my heart space. I feel like you're actually but they told me so that
We'll see. I don't know Jeff that well.
So I feel like there's a concern around love and what you're doing in your life and how that's going, and that you've been trying a lot and doing a lot of things and getting upset with yourself and with others of like why it's not going the way that you intended, because you're putting a lot of effort and a tremendous amount of pressure on yourself with all of this and showing up for yourself in ways that you're like, I was supposed to do this, but like, I don't know. So there's a lot of second guessing, a lot of questioning. I feel like you're very hard on yourself, and you build things up and then you explode internally, and you're trying to do your best, but you get really frustrated and you want to isolate sometimes, I feel. And yeah, it's,
Hey, how's Jeff's sex life?
I don't want to go there.
You don't want to go there? Okay.
Nobody wants to go there.
Well, there, I answered it.
It's okay, Jeff. I'm sure you have a big one under there.
Yeah, Jeff got the big dick energy.
Yeah.
Whoever's it. Jeff got the big dick energy.
seen your
You'll
hands.
meet Jeff one day. Jeff, June 17th. Mark the calendar.
We'll
you're
come
coming to
pick
this
you
event.
up
We're gonna
whenever
come
you
pick you
want,
up.
Daddy.
You're coming to this event, and you're gonna meet Samantha for sure. You're in the inner circle, Jeff. We told you that. You're in the cult. So, yeah,
Yeah, you've told me. I'm honored.
yeah, you're in the cult.
No, we're
you're-
honored.
Yeah, Jeff, you're in the cult whether you like it or not. We told you that. You're one of the rare people that we like and forcing you into the cult instead of, letting people in.
Well, if I'm
Je-
gonna join a cult, it might as well be this one.
Jeff, scale on 1. Don't lie to her, Jeff. Scale on 1 to 10. What would you give her? What number out of that reading?
Oh, based on that reading there,
Yeah.
ooh, I'm gonna give it a solid 9.
Okay, Jeff. Okay, you better not just be nice because you don't know her, Jeff. You're a nice guy.
No, it was spooky.
Okay.
It was like, oh yeah,
Hey, well, Jeff's you're fucking easy to read, Jeff.
I didn't have his name to begin with, or I had only his name and no voice.
But you hear his voice now, it's easier, right? That voice tells you a lot. That soft calmness.
It can, but it can add depth to it, but I can also do it without it.
Does Jeff have big dick energy?
I don't know if any powers in the
Send me a picture of your hands. I can tell.
beyond can.
Yeah. Send us a picture of your hands, Jeff. Send us a picture of your hands, so we'll figure it out from your hands.
2D/40 ratio.
You got beautiful hands. I've seen your hands a lot at work, Jeff. You got beautiful hands. Jeff, thank you for your time, and we need to hang out soon, Jeff. But if we don't see you June 17th, mark this date off, June 17th. You need to come to this event and bring anybody you want. Bring your roommate and his boyfriend. Bring anybody. Bring anybody. Okay, anybody.
June 17th.
June 17th.
Details.
We're gonna send you the video. Don't worry. It's gonna be a secret video. It's almost like a speak easy. You have to be a certain kind of person to get in here. That's basically what it is. And you're one of those kind of people, Jeff.
I'm intrigued.
Okay, good. How's it with you hanging out with your brothers? Everything good?
Oh, it was great. He left yesterday.
Damn.
But, it was nice. It was a nice week.
Did you cry when he left?
Oh well, I got a little sad, but I didn't cry.
Fuck. I was hoping you cried. I'm always hoping someone cried.
So you have to get her.
I knew it was coming.
She didn't like that I was doing it.
It was all
I'm
right.
sure she
Okay,
did.
yeah. Well, I'll let you go. I'll let you get to bed. I'm sure you're tired, but you will be hearing from us soon, Jeff. You know that.
Yeah, well, yeah. I meant to. I was gonna text you this week because I was planning on doing something, but it might have to be next week.
Okay. Just if you do go to school, let me know because I want to come through with you. The kids will love it.
Yeah. That's what I was planning on, but it might have to be next week.
That's
I'll
fine.
text.
Okay, cool. I'll talk to you soon, Jeff.
Yep. Have a
All
good
right.
night.
Bye.
So
Yeah, that's good.
I've done it with somebody without them even giving me a name of them. So like,
That's special. That really is. That's special. I wonder what it is if you weren't kind of spot on. I wonder what it would be if it wasn't. I wonder. I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying like what would make you be wrong? Because you can't be 100%.
it's not
all the
that
time.
it's not that I'm wrong. It's that maybe my language doesn't match their language, and there's a clerical error.
Well,
It's not that I'm wrong. There's a clerical error in the language because it's basically I'm interpreting their language and translating it with my language in a way that makes sense to everybody.
Well, I'll tell you this way. Anybody would tell you that can mean anything. That's like you're going to meet a new person today. Like hey, anybody could say that. That's what a non-believer would tell you. That can mean anything. That's what a non-believer would say.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm just saying. I believe it, but I'm saying like people that don't give a shit. I've had people come through like I don't see nothing. That people can be very scientific about shit. Matt.
I've not met a single person that has let me read their energy that didn't walk away going, what the fuck?
Well. If you honestly think that's good, that'd be a great opening every time for.
Well, that was one of the things I wanted to do on the podcast was to read everybody's energy that came up.
Just right off the even at the thing, just right off the bat, just do I have permission to read you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I fucking love
Or
that
she
shit.
can make it her own. Like, it's
Yeah,
kind,
of
kind
course.
of less, like kind of less invasive. Maybe like make it more fun.
No, you want to make them feel uncomfortable. That's what you want to do.
Well, I make people cry.
Yeah, that's that's good. If we want to see that, yeah, we'll probably wrap it up. But yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to fucking make people cry. I make people cry all the time, but I got to talk to them and ask them questions and shit. You not just give them their name and they fucking start crying. I would love to, if you could teach me to do what you do. I would love to fucking do that shit.
I can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
teach me how to do it. I'm ready to start training.
I'll teach you.
I'm ready to start training.
Yeah.
I would love to fuck somebody up like that. And I don't get people's permission. I'm tapping into your shit right now. I'll call them up. Just to let you know I'm tapping in your shit.
Yeah.
I don't get people's permission. I'm just going to tap into it.
No, you need permission.
You need permission.
Always.
You do.
Yes.
No, you do.
Oh, you're saying you're just gonna go for it?
Of course.
Wild Westy?
Yeah, of course. That's my style. You want to make people. That's how you make people believe. Like, how you do it without me tagged? How you do it without my permission?
Well, I can do it without their permission. I just choose to not.
Just make them submit to me.
They do,
Fucker.
but I don't like it.
I
And
love
so, because it's like breaking, like it's like rape. Like if I don't have their permission, it's like I'm looking into
Spiritual
their
rape.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Spiritual rape.
Yeah, and so like I feel really bad about what like I did. So like I can't do that.
I watched the new Chainsaw Massacre last night, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It was fucking horrible, but it had a couple of good parts. Where
Would they hook someone's back like?
Nothing like that. But there was a part where they crashed in the field, and then the van hit a tractor, and then Leatherface got out the back because his mom died and put her on the ground. She was watching him through the mirror, and then she was trying to look at the radio. She kept looking at the mirror. I was like, no, is Leatherface gonna come get her? Shit. It was horrible though.
Yeah.
I picked out a couple of good scary movies though. I think that was good. I think we got a lot of good content right there. Yeah. It went everywhere, but yeah, I know you got some good fucking shit out there for sure. There's some good. There's definitely a good moment
everything
in there.
everywhere
There's
at once.
There's at least 10, 30 good moments in there.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right.
Do you have your closing yet?
What?
Do you have your
That's what
closing?
you need to do
This
for
is
closing.
it. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate it. We're done.
Oh my God, we're gonna have so much fun. You've got to be. Jude will tell you that the aesthetics of it, like people have to know what they're coming back to. It's got to be. I know what I'm going to Samantha's channel for. It's going to be the reading, the crying, the root of the problem, and then the outro. The outro.
Yeah.
But what do you suggest I do? You give them that.
What do you mean? Like,
I don't know. Maybe if they ask you for advice, something like, what do you think I should do? Because that's where you're gonna have to go now eventually.
I don't give advice.
That's the thing.
I'm not gonna give advice.
You're not gonna give advice?
No.
Okay, well you can read it for me and I'll give them advice. That's the best thing I
Okay.
do. Because I can see motherfuckers G center. That's the best thing I can
What's
do.
a G center?
It's basically who you are. I could see exactly what you're capable of and what you're not capable of, especially when I start hearing you and get to know. Like
What am I not capable of?
What's that?
What am I not capable
Hey,
of?
wait, before you said that's the one thing I wanted to ask you.
Don't take it personal.
Yeah.
I won't. I don't take it
It's
personal.
okay. It's okay. I was just gonna say. So since you since you can read people's energy even without seeing their faces, so the only thing I'm confused about is like how can you be single if you can already look at pictures or know who you, like if you can just look
that's
at
a good
anybody
one.
or feel anybody's
That's a
energy.
good one, Who.
How come you are single then? Like that's what I would want to know is like if you can read people so easily or or your past relationships.
You know what it is too. Love is blind. Like you get fucked up when you're attracted to someone. Like that fucks all your fucking intuition up and all that kind of stuff.
Is that true?
I know it fucks my shit up. I should not. I know this is.
Well,
fucking
I can truly say that that's the reason I'm so fucking transparent with Matthew. Like, I will fucking leave you tomorrow if you fuck my shit up. Because I always say, I'm not the one to fucking be like, okay, we can work this out, or okay, you did this to me, like, we're gonna work, fuck, no, I'm done, I'm out of here. But I always have to keep reminding people that I would say, I don't know if it's because of trauma, but I just don't want to play those fucking games. Like, okay, Jude's the type that because he lets things slide, he's so easygoing, I can get away with this.
Well, it's not that I'm like right now. I'm not dating. Like I'm not even like doing it because I'm really focusing on what I'm doing. But it's to after the event. I'm a fair game for anything. It's just right now. Like I signed a contract to myself where I said I wouldn't be dating anybody until after the event. So that's it. And so like.
I mean, you're not hard enough to read to know that you want to be in a relationship, though.
Oh yeah, I want to be in a relationship.
You definitely want to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And I just don't. Even before this, like you did celibacy before this too. So I'd be interested. I would never put myself through that.
Well, shit, I had vitiligo last week and I didn't want to fuck anything. Matthew's trying to say, get the fuck off me. Fuck.
Wow.
I know. She
He started telling his therapist that. He's like, yeah, so we haven't been fucking. I'm like, why the fuck are you telling him or her that? Like, I told you I have vitiligo. I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
You're fucking crazy. I love it. I'd be feeling the same way too.
It was true though. I wasn't gonna lie. I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm tired. Like, no. Don't touch me. You might be the cause of this.
Yes, it's lightening up. Yeah,
No, the one on my cheeky weekies are gone. See, that ash is gone. And I stopped eating bread, like you said, or I didn't. I will never give up sugar, but bread. I don't have any like whatever big ass pimples on my back. I was like, I'm good, as I can give up.
Because you
bread.
gave up bread?
Yes.
You get pimples on your back?
I haven't been getting any of those. You know how we get those ones with like.
Because you gave up bread? I'm like, bread, nigga, fuck that.
Well, yeah, no, okay. I gave up gluten anyways. Like I be going to the store buying the best gluten-free bread I can fuck up, and then I just top it with a whole bunch of shit. You can't even taste the bread. Peanut butter and jelly.
There's this place called Pizzana that makes the best gluten-free pizza.
That's the bread I ate today because I made bread.
Oh, we went to Pizzana.
I love Pizzana.
Jesus
Aw.
Christ. Let me cook for you. Yeah, pizza, oh my God.
They have because they have the best gluten-free pizza.
Okay. I
Jacob, do you work tomorrow?
Because all their shit tastes fucking gluten-free.
Do you work tomorrow?
No, why?
Okay, we're gonna go to B's barefoot booty class.
Yeah, because all their pizzas taste fucking gluten-free. Even the fucking ones that have gluten in them, all their fucking pizzas taste gluten-free.
Well, their actual gluten-free is really good.
We fucking raped them, didn't we, Matt?
Well, we went there and they were not necessarily unkind to us, but I took Matthew there for his birthday, and they were acting like they were the fucking shit. I was like, okay, like we're up in here paying for pizza like everybody else, but they're kind of throwing the tray on the table like, here you go.
Yeah.
Like as
It was sliding,
not
slid
really
to us.
talking to us and like. Bitch, ask us what because then, and maybe this is what they wanted, but yeah, our pizza came, it's supposed to be burnt, but I was like, because last time.
We specifically asked them, don't burn
Yeah,
our
we
shit.
told them, but it was just all over the place there, and they're just like,
I just get it delivered.
Have you been to Girl on the Goat?
No.
Yeah, we need to go to Girl on the Goat. Fuck that. Yeah.
Matthew took me to some nice place called Campor the other night, or whatever.
I can't wait to film you go everywhere. I want to see what your life is like.
Yeah?
Yeah, and obviously do this.
We're getting the
You
fucking
gotta do
Batmobile
this,
out
yeah.
there.
I'll
You
do
gotta
it.
this. But, and I'm talking about like little specific things too. Do you wear underwear?
No.
You don't wear underwear?
No.
That's good.
So you can go shopping for underwear.
That's good because I have a theory. I think girls with panty lines they don't have it together. I always had a theory. Every time I see panties, I was like, no one ever loved her. Because they would have fucking told what the
Sometimes
fuck
they say that about
Matthew.
Matthew though, because sometimes he'd be coming out and you can see his like shabobly wobbly.
Yeah.
I know Matthew doesn't be saying shit to me because I be looking fucked up, but still I will fucking transform in a moment. But he just doesn't care.
No, Matt got it right with you. He didn't want you to looking good. He wants you to look shitty, which is perfect.
He sure does. He's like, you're not wearing that out. I'm like, I know you're not talking to me. He's like, I just thought I'd try. I'm like,
Bro, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm excited. You have endless possibilities, and the fact that you're open to it's amazing. Like I see this going as far as you want it to go until you get lazy, until you don't want to do it. You have every fucking resource to do it. And I'm not just saying this, and you have two of the most creative people around you too. We never get the chance to help people like this.
well, I more so want to connect because I mean I can only throw out ideas, but like you said, you wanted someone to help you with social media, or like this could be an opportunity for Jacob to come up to with whatever it may be. But Jacob is the one who he is good at like directing
it's
people.
whatever you see yourself doing, like you'll do it.
No, I wrote like 3 ideas down throughout the podcast already. But yeah, as long as you're committed to doing it.
I am committed. I literally did 4 of these today. I did 3 the other day.
Yeah. Well, I like singles because, like I said, before you release the big ones, like you want highlight moments. Like you always want highlight moments.
Yeah.
And even if you got to plan the highlight moments, you got to have highlight moments in there that you're going to post or something like that. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Well, it definitely needs to be, like, besides, and this is just me, I can't even talk, but I've been only working on that podcast, my podcast, our podcast for the last 100 years, but you absolutely need to have, like, a beginning, middle, and at least a beginning, like, this is like, even if you sing it or whatever, but you're one, like, you're one
Well,
of
we
those,
have that logo and the music that you just put on the front.
I
of
had
it.
that too.
But that's the best you can do with everything you got. And I mean that nice.
I don't take shit personally.
And I mean that.
No,
nice.
I get it. I
mean
get
that
it.
nice today. Yeah.
No, I just haven't thought about it.
But I mean shit. With all the research, oh my god, like I there's this app that I want to put you in. You know that app where they fucking jump and they start turning into zombies and all that kind of stuff. The AI.
No.
I'm gonna say.
Are you talking about the restyle?
I just haven't bought it because I'm poor. But since we're at you, we're gonna fucking get it and fucking just we could just get like 10 videos and fucking we could do it every fucking time. Because I think each video costs like fucking $2 or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know
You
what
could buy the program, but it's so fucking
it's the
far
AI
advanced.
thing?
Like the AI thing is so far advanced. You have to pay $2 for every video. It's worth it though if you're gonna use it for something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's this one I saw called Restyle that's only $30 for a
Restyle.
lifetime.
But-
But it's not Restyle though, but
No,
Restyle can turn you into like cartoons and
that
shit.
can do that. But Restyle, I think it's just, I was gonna buy Restyle too, but the AIs are better. Like it's hard to explain, but you have to buy each individual video, even if you pay for the yearly subscription. You have to. It's worth it though if you're actually gonna use it, like make an opening or do some crazy shit. Like the smart glasses that we have. I mean, I suggest we're not with you. I suggest you get a pair too, or you probably just for yourself. Like if you see my video, like when I was at your place, I had my smart glasses on. So
I thought I saw the camera on those.
So you just hit a button and you can snap a picture, and then you're it's just so free. You don't have to use any hands, and like it doesn't cause nobody's looking or anything like that. You catch organic moments. But like for me, if you see my videos, like I'm always like moving, and then I'm planning this thing where I stop finding it, then this AI hits me, and then I start turning a whole bunch of zombies and shit like that, and then it comes back to me, and then I keep going. But you keep doing that throughout your day. It's super creative.
Or she can do like in the beginning, we're like, I'm gonna read you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Something like that. And
Gotcha.
Then just turn all these pictures and come back to you, and then you can read it. Just
like little,
that.
just like little graphics because
you don't want to get too crazy. Like people use all kinds of insane graphics, but the most thing has got to be organic. As long as it's organic, as long as you catch the organic moments, and your life is fly anyway, so that's as organic as it's gonna fucking get. Just go and fucking film you go to your fucking car.
And my horses?
And your horses
your
too.
horses.
Oh my god, yeah.
yes, the horses.
The horses.
Yeah,
Daddy, I want another pony.
The black ones.
I have a black one.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Red one or whatever color they come in.
I have
The
a
color I don't have.
You could talk about the first time you popped your cherry on your horse. Did you pop your cherry on your horse? I heard that's a thing. No.
She's like, no.
I always had a theory too that girls that ride horses can ride a dick too.
I can ride well.
Yeah. Okay. That was just a theory. I was watching a race and it is.
I'm quite balanced up there. That's my gold right there. Is I can go any which way you want, and I'm centered.
Okay, well, we got to film that. We've got to get that shot. We've got to get that shot. Just as the fucking cold openings.
Didn't I make you that shirt?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just as opening, just like that. Just like, what the fuck is this?
Wait, because the posting's just literally like this.
Yeah.
And you're on the horse.
Yeah. Just.
And then cannering is.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Just seeing it. Just seeing it.
Rhythmic, you know.
Yeah.
And I have to ride the animal, so I have to tune into that person. Just like the horse, so it's a whole
good.
deal.
Yeah, it's all that kind of stuff. You make sure you write those ideas down, stuff, because then do the creative part. That's the funnest part, to make. And you do that kind of stuff just to get these fucking little what are they called, millennials? What do they call Matt? Gen Zers. Just to build like a whole everybody, just a big ass following. You just got to hit every angle for every facet for every person. That we want to see every crevice of who you are. because it'll relate to everybody.
All right.
It's just about finding that. But if all else fails, you're just fucking flyer than everybody. That's just the fucking way it is. Yeah, you're just fucking flyer, just fucking flex on a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't cool. Well, here, let's go fucking take a ride in my car then.
So true.
We should even do that. Jacob, fuck the shot. Let's go get something to eat real quick.
Yes.